My husband took me to the spouse shop, choosing an AI companion robot. Honey, there are all top-notch handsome guys here. Is there anyone that makes your heart flutter? I don't want anyone but you. I have to go on a business trip for a year this time. No one will protect you. I can't feel at ease. Don't feel burdened. I hesitated for a long time. I ultimately chose Arthur, because he looks the most like my husband. Arthur, your task is to take good care of my wife. 1G, my dear. Time will pass quickly. Just let the robot handle anything. After saying that, he hurriedly left. Because I missed my husband too much. As soon as I got home, I activated Arthur. I directly set the intimacy level to 50. Are you crazy? Who told you to kiss me? 1G, I am your husband now. If I don't kiss you, who else will I kiss? No, your task is to be a vacuum cleaner. You can use your mouth to vacuum the floor. I was so angry that I lowered the intimacy level by half again. Long-distance relationships are simply torture for me. I don't know why. My husband hasn't been replying to my messages. I didn't expect that. At my loneliest moment, Arthur actually sent over a fruit platter. Looking at the tender robot, I got a sudden rush of excitement. I immediately set the intimacy level to 100. Arthur surprisingly took the initiative to start massaging me. That skillful technique made me feel so good that I almost shouted out loud. But what I didn't notice was that Arthur's eyes were red at that moment. And he even climbed into my bed in the middle of the night. Are you crazy? You scared me. Sorry, I miss you too much. I want to look at you all night. And I don't need to sleep. I felt a chill run down my spine. I wanted to turn it off immediately. But the remote was nowhere to be found. You go stay in the garage. Don't come in without my permission. Arthur followed my command. But I quickly regretted that decision. Because in the early hours of the morning, I was sound asleep. A masked intruder suddenly broke in. Don't make a sound. Otherwise, I'll take you out. Please don't hurt me. Just take whatever you want. At that moment, I was terrified. Fortunately, the intruder just took my necklace and left. I was so scared that I didn't dare to sleep alone. So I had to call the robot up. I know you don't need to sleep, but can't you pretend for a bit? As soon as I finished speaking, the robot started snoring, and the snoring sounded exactly like my husband's. How did you do that? I have a built-in sound simulator. I thought hearing your husband's voice would make you feel safer. That night, I slept very soundly, as if my husband was right beside me. The next day, I dressed the robot in my husband's suit. I have completely accepted him as my partner's substitute. Too bad you can't grow a big beard like my husband. This is too easy. Oh my gosh. You look just like my husband now. I can hardly tell you apart. Our wedding anniversary is coming up soon. I hope my husband sends me a sweet message that day. But he didn't send me a single text. Is he really that busy? Is something wrong with my husband? Don't worry about him. I will always be with you. I have to say, Arthur is a qualified partner. He is not only knowledgeable, but also skilled in various dance techniques. I almost feel like I can't hold back. Don't hold yourself back. I can fulfill all your wishes. Your husband can do that. I can do it all. What do you mean? You know what I'm referring to. After saying that, he actually put his hand directly on my. That doesn't count. After all, I am your husband now. You belong to me. I love you. The madness in Arthur's eyes frightened me. I instantly lost all desire. I just wanted to turn it off. Are you looking for this? This thing is useless now. Arthur crushed the remote control in one hand. I panicked and wanted to run outside. But the security system had been activated. At that moment, I suddenly remembered the thug from last night. How did he get in? Are you the thief? I'm doing this for your own good. You want your husband to always be by your side, right? I will do better than he did. I need you to have a child for me now. I fought desperately to break free from the robot's control. Then I immediately hid in the storage room to call for help. But I couldn't get the call to go through. Don't struggle uselessly. I've already taken control of your phone. Until this moment, I finally understood why I couldn't reach you. Please let me go, husband. I'm begging you. Do you exist for me? His words suddenly reminded me. I immediately took off the medicine box. Then I swallowed a capsule. After that, I fainted. No. Wenzi, what's wrong with you? I am a pharmacist. What I just took is a drug that can temporarily stop my heart rate. I didn't expect Arthur to be so intense. He actually sacrificed himself for me. Just then, my phone suddenly rang. It was my husband calling. Wenzi, are you okay? Why can't I reach your phone? I'm fine. Husband, I will wait for you to come back.